Good evening, students. Welcome back to our channel, City. So, in this section, we are going to discuss about Ielts speaking cue cards for April 2023. So, without further delay, let's move on with the cue cards. I selected 40 around cue cards, and you can just prepare with this for the entire April month. So, let's start on with the video. So the first cue card, describe an object you find particularly beautiful. You need to talk about any object you find particularly beautiful. Any showpiece items, handicraft items, or any artworks, paintings. Okay, anything you can talk about. Sub questions, where the artwork or object is, from where, how it was made, what it looks like, and explain why you find it particularly beautiful. Whether the color is attractive or the features, any other features. So the color is attractive or the shape or any other features you need to explain regarding that. Next one, describe an important thing you learned, not at school or college. You need to talk about any important thing you learned in your life, any life lessons, not at school or college. Okay, from any other institute or any other platform or from any person or while traveling. So when did you learn it? How did you learn it? Why did you think it was important to learn it? And how you felt when you learned it? That may be related to your culture, history, system, or heritage, about the religious things, rituals and all from your parents or family, grandparents. Okay, so that type of things also you can talk about. Then moving further, describe a family member whom you would like to study or work in the future. You need to talk about any family member you would like to study if you are planning to study, or you like to start up any business or any small scale family run businesses and all, means you can talk about that. Even household chores also you can talk about. You like to share with that person who the person is. Have you ever worked or studied with the person before? Do you have the previous exposure? What do you like to study, or what kind of work do you like to do with the person? And explain how you will feel if you can finally work or study together. So what you are expecting about that particular experience. Next one, describe a photo that you took and are proud of. You need to talk about a photo that you took and you really proud about. That may be your marriage day selfie, or while traveling, or any important ceremonies related to your kids or your graduation ceremony. So when did you take this photo? Where you took it? What is the photo about? And why do you feel proud about this photo? Any achievement related, means definitely we feel proud. Whenever we see that photo, we will think about that moment, you know? So we feel so proud if you struggled a lot for achieving that, means. Next one, describe a time when you needed to search an information. You need to talk about a time you needed to search an information. So the same question they can ask about a time in which you used your mobile phone for something important. Like that also they can ask this particular question. So what information you needed to search for, maybe about any person, or you're traveling and you're not aware about the direction or about the milestones. You were searching for the routes using Google Map, or you're searching for any information regarding any person or any institution. Okay, so Google engine is there now for everything, so you can search out for this type of information there. So what information you needed to search for, when you search for it, where you search for it, and explain why you needed to search for it. That means that situation you need to explain in detail. Next one, describe an actor or actress whom you admired. Or else they can ask about, talk about a popular or well-known person in your country. For both these cards, you can apply single answer. If you are talking about any celebrity, means who he or she is, what he or she looks like, what kind of movies he or she appears in, and explain why you admire this person. If the person is involved in charity activity and all, means we admire because of that, or maybe because of some roles played by that particular actor. Next one, describe a time when you were late for something important. Or else the same answer you can apply for this particular question also. Describe a time when you were stuck in a traffic jam. For both of this card, you can apply one particular answer. So describe a time when you were late for something. You stuck in traffic jam and you were late for something, in the sense like that you can connect to this. So when it was, where you were, why you were late, and how you felt about being late. So whether you lost any opportunity, or you just planned for any other section, late for any important meeting, or any formal or informal meeting, you can talk about, or to reach the office or reach any particular function, any destination. Okay, next one, describe a piece of good news you heard from others. Any piece of good news, personal, professional, social, anything. So what it was when you received this news, how you receive this news, via telephone or email or direct approach, face to face meeting, why you feel it was a good news. Next one, describe something you thought to your friend or relative. You need to talk about a situation you thought something to your friend or relative. Any type of skills, okay? Driving, cooking, or swimming, stitching skills, or you just thought any particular lesson. What you thought him or her, when it was, how long it was for, and explain how you felt about it. Whether it was for a temporary survival, or say if it is any life-saving skills and all, means he can apply for the entire life now. So how long it was for, and explain how you felt about it. Next one, describe when someone gave you something you really wanted, or a gift you received. You need to talk about a situation you received a gift which you really expected for. Who gave it to you? What was the thing when you received it, why you needed it, and how you felt about it. From long back, they are asking about the gift received, a gift you like to give to your friend, the situation you just received money as a gift. So many cards related to this gift based. So try to prepare with this. Next one, describe an area in your home where you feel relaxed. It's not about hometown, it's about your home. Okay, you need to talk about any room. Okay, if you are so foodie, means you can talk about kitchen. If you like to sleep or relax in your bedroom, means yeah, everyone, the bedroom is the favorite room. Or if there is any balcony, so in which area or room do you feel relaxed? Why do you feel relaxed there? And what do you do to feel relaxed? Okay, if it is meditation room or prayer room, means you can just talk like that. You like to do some meditation or yoga, you like to listen some music, sit calm, and to re-stress yourself. Okay, next one, describe a course that you want to learn, or then something that you would like to learn in the future. Any course or any lesson you like to learn in the future. So what this course is, when you want to learn this, where you can learn it, and explain why you want to learn it. Any type of language course, any extracurricular activity related, or any master degree. Okay, according to your perception, you can talk about this. Next one, describe a quiet place you like to spend your time in. You need to talk about any quiet place you like to spend your time in. So where it is, how you know it, how often you go there, what you do there, why you like this place. You need to talk about a calm and quiet place. It's very hard to find a calm and quiet place in the today's rush society, especially in city, township areas and all. Okay, and one another card is there, talk about an experience when you were in a noisy place, but that card is very rare. Next one, talk about an important or special event you celebrated. You need to talk about any special or any important event you celebrated. Any type of special event related to housewarming or marriage, birthday functions, any achievement functions, like promotion or graduation you are celebrating, means any type of important or special event you celebrated. What was it? When did you celebrate? Where did you celebrate? Who was with you? And why it was so special to you? Next one, describe a friend you like to talk with. You like to talk with that particular friend over the phone or direct conversation. You are not bothering about the time, the running and all. So you always like to share each and everything with that friend. Maybe your childhood friend. You can explain about him or her, who he or she is, what you like to talk about, why you like to talk with him or her, and explain how you feel about him or her. Maybe you are in same wavelength, sharing same interest and all. Next one, describe an interesting neighbor of yours. You need to talk about your interesting neighbor. How long you have known this person, what sort of person he or she is, how often you see him or her, and explain why you consider this person to be an interesting neighbor. What made him so interesting? Next one, describe a competition you would like to take part in. So you would like to take part in. So if you get an opportunity, means you like to take part in that competition. So what kind of competition is it? What would you like to do in this competition? What does this competition interest you? So is that competition rewards well, or it gives any more opportunity in your professional life? So why does this competition interest you? Okay, what made you attract towards this competition? You need to explain that. Next one, describe an unusual meal that you had. Other than your usual meal, any unusual meal that you had in any particular ceremonies, or while traveling to any other place with a different culture, different food style, and or so when did you eat it? Where did you eat it? With whom you had the meal? Why do you think it was unusual? So the next one, talk about a time you complained about something but finally got a good result. So you complained about something, you need to talk about that particular situation in detail. You complained about any food item or any type of purchased items. So that may be from online purchase or in-store purchase and all. But finally you got a good result after complaining. So what did you complain about? Who you complained to? When it happened? What was the result and why you were satisfied with the result? You got the result as you expected, in the sense definitely you will be satisfied. So you can just talk about that. Next one, describe a time when you organized a happy event successfully. Previously also we discussed about one important event. Now same thing, make some changes and apply the same sample. So describe a time when you organized a happy event successfully. Any special event for your family or your friends or your colleagues you organized and it's success, in the sense you can just talk about that. What the event was, how you prepared for this. That means what all are the preparations you made related to food, related to decorations, arrangements, inviting the guest. So who helped you to organize it? About your team you can talk about and explain why you think it was a successful event. Everyone is happy and they are really satisfied, in the sense definitely it's a successful event. Next one, describe a person you know who is from different culture. You need to talk about a person who is from different culture. Who he or she is, where he or she is from, how you know him or her, and explain how you feel about him or her. You need to explain about that person in detail. Moving further, describe a person who likes to dress fashionably or well, always like to follow the trends and like to wear fashionable trends, go with the trend. Who he or she is, what job he or she does, what kind of clothes he or she wears, and explain why he or she likes fashion related to that particular person's profession. Maybe he is from the fashion industry, in the sense related to the profession. Maybe most of the youngsters like to follow the trends, tradition, and also you can talk about that person in detail. Moving further, describe a place in your country or a part of your country that you would like to recommend to the other. So if anyone asked for any important places which they can able to visit in your country, means which all are the place you like to recommend to others, and you need to explain the speciality of that place to you, why you recommended that place, what it is, where it is, what people can do there, what type of leisure activity or what people can able to do to re-stress or relax themselves, and explain why you would like to recommend this particular place. Maybe it belongs to our culture or it reflects our tradition, history, like that, means definitely we like to recommend to others to spread about our own country's tradition, culture, and all. So or it may be nature friendly areas with natural beauty spots and all, means you like to recommend to others. Next one, describe a time when someone asked for your opinion. So you need to talk about a time when someone asked for your opinion related to their personal decisions or related to their professional or academic based decision. So who asked for your opinion, why he or she wanted to know your opinion, what opinion you gave, and explain how you felt when he or she asked for your opinion. So if anyone is asked for our opinion, means definitely that person is giving some space for us in their life. So we feel so proud and happy now. So you can explain about your experience or your moment in detail. Next one, describe a time when you missed an appointment, any important appointment from any expert panel or any expert person. When and where it happened, what the appointment was for, what happened when you missed it, and explain how you felt about missing the appointment. So moving further, describe a movie or TV show you would like to watch again. You like to watch this particular movie or TV show again and again. You are not feeling so bored. Okay, that much entertaining or influencing you means. So when you saw this movie or show, with whom you saw this movie or show, what the movie or show is about, and why do you want to watch this movie or show again? If it is inspiring or entertaining, in the sense, or emotionally you are so influenced by this particular art form means, okay, you can talk about that. Next one, describe something that surprised you or made you happy. So you feel so surprised while thinking about that moment, and it made you so happy, okay, about the childbirth, or getting the dream job, or any particular moment like that, any life situations like that, what it is, how you found out about it, what you did, and explain whether it made you happy. Next one, describe something important that you lost, any valuable item you lost, your certificates, your wallet, or any other ornaments or anything. So what it was, how you lost it, why was it important to you, and how you felt when you lost it. Next one, describe a place or country in which you would like to live or work for a short period of time. So not for permanent residency and all, you just like to stay there for a short period. That may be to experience the culture or lifestyle there, or to study about the people there, or that may be related to any affiliated organization and you like to get experience from there, or related to your master degree or something from any reputed college. Okay, like to live or work for a short period of time, where you would like to live or work, what you want to do there, when would you like to go there, and why do you want to live there. You need to explain about the reason. Next one, talk about an interesting old person you met recently. You need to talk about any old person you met recently during your travel, or any party or any occasion. Who this person is, how you met him, or how you know this person, what you like to do with this person, how you like to spend your time together, and why you found him interesting. Maybe socially involved, or again you will be having the same interest. Okay, next one, describe a piece of technology that you find difficult to use. You need to talk about any piece of technology, okay, any electronic gadget you find difficult to use. When did you get it, what did you get it for, how often do you use it, and how do you feel about it. Next one, describe an achievement or success you are proud about. You are really proud about that particular achievement or success means, you can just talk about that. What you did, when did you do it, how did you feel about it, why did that achievement make you proud. Next one, describe a development or invention in your country. You need to talk about any particular development in your country or any new invention. They can ask you in any way, so try to hear the question completely and prepare your answer. So what is that development? A development from any sector you can talk about. That may be from medical field, transportation related, shopping center related, or any leisure time space like the beach or any park. Okay, so you need to explain well about this. What is the development, when you heard about it, how people benefited by that, and how did that influenced you. Next one, describe a person you met at a party and enjoyed a conversation with. So same card, the old person you met recently, na? So the same card you can apply here also, because here they mention as describe a person you met at the party. That may be that old person. You can just join it together and enjoyed a conversation with. Who was the person? What topics did you discuss, and how did you feel about it? Moving further, describe an activity you enjoyed in your free time when you were young. So it's about your childhood experience when you were young. Talk about any leisure time activity you involved in. So what it was, where you did it, with whom you do this activity, and explain why you enjoyed it. Any type of sports or any indoor or outdoor activity you can talk about. Next one, describe a difficult thing you did and succeeded. You need to talk about any difficult thing, any difficult task you attempted and it went out in a good way. It succeeded, you succeeded in that. What it was, how did you complete it, why it was difficult, and how you felt about doing it. First you were so scared to do that or attempt for that. While time moving, you feel so confident, and at last you completed the task well. Okay, you can just explain about your feelings in detail. So the next card, describe something that you did with a group of people. You need to talk about any group activity, what it was, who you did it with, about your teammate, how long it took you to do this, about the duration, and explain why you did it together. Okay, it's a group activity now. So what is the reason behind the assistance or cooperation and all. Moving further, Describe a daily routine that you enjoy. You need to talk about any daily routine that you really enjoy. So what it is, where and when you do it, who you do it with, and explain why you enjoy it. You like to do some exercise or morning walk or jogging, meditation and all in a daily basis, means you can talk about that. Next one, describe an advertisement that you don't like, or else they can ask about the advertisement which you like also. Again, take care about it, the way of asking. So when did you see it? What is it about? Where you saw it, or how you came to know about this advertisement, and why you didn't like it or why you like it, according to the main question. Next one, describe a person who inspired you to do something interesting. You need to talk about a person who encouraged you, or who motivated you or inspired you to do something. Any stage performance you can talk about, or any particular task. Who is this person? What they inspired you to do, how they inspired you, and how you feel about it. And the last one, describe a website which helped you to do something, or you need to talk about any website you are frequently visiting. That may be related to your personal need or related to your profession. You like to go through that particular website. So which website is it? How did you know about it? How it helped, and why do you visit it very often? So that's it regarding this particular section. All the very best for your speaking test day. Try to prepare with this and to do well. Prepare jumbo cards. That means if you can categorize your questions and prepare the samples, in the sense that will be beneficial rather than preparing at that particular moment. If you can apply same answer for 3 to 4 cards, in the sense, try to group it like that and prepare. So you can just make some changes according to the way of asking. That is the only thing, but you need to be familiar with the topic now. So try to prepare accordingly. And if you need any type of assistance, means we have speaking courses also. You don't want any other assistance only for speaking, in the sense you can join for our speaking only courses. Other than that, we have courses for all 4 modules in a crash basis and also regular batches. Now the admissions are open. It's not a group classes and all. It's individual classes only according to your preference. That means if you are working and all, according to your flexible time, you can join with me. So that's it. So all the very best for your IELTS test date, and God bless you all.